So, oh, did it work? Did it work? So, big welcome to today's, we're live. Big welcome to today's Angel Fairy card reading with myself, Beverley Densham. You can call me Bev, and with lovely Kris, Meredith, and Karen Kay. Hi, Kris and Karen. Hi, Kris.
Hello.
Big welcome. Are we live?
We are live. I can confirm we are live on Facebook land.
It's meant to be. We had a few tech difficulties, but and then the world decided for us to come and see you all. So thank you so much for coming. We'll just do a couple of little intros for us all, so if you haven't met any of us before. But we're a magical trio that love to come and see you regularly now, so it's just really nice. And we're going to do a gorgeous angel fairy card reading for you today. We're going to start off with an angel and fairy prayer, a little meditation for you, and then we'll delve into the reading for you today. So quick hi, please say hello if you're live or replay, that would be amazing. Share with your friends, invite your friends if you'd like to as well. If you haven't met me before, I'm Beverley Densham, author of I Talk to Angels, one of the angel experts for Spirit and Destiny magazine, and I have the I Talk to Angels podcast, of course. And basically, I love to help you transform your life and business with the angels, whether that's my practitioner course for angel card readings, angel healing, or whether that's just in your everyday life with amazing things like oracle cards, because they are incredible. And we are here today to inspire you with that and bring you the current news in this inspirational world. So this is what I feel today. We want this is the news we're wanting, what we're bringing to you today. So Karen, would you love to introduce yourself? Thank you so much for coming again.
Oh, thank you for inviting me. I love hanging out with you, Beverley and Kris. It's like a dream team, isn't it? My name's Karen Kay. I am the author of, I had to think about it then, Oracle of the Fairies and Messages from the Mermaids, and I'm a columnist for Soul and Spirit magazine and blah blah blah, lots and lots and lots and lots and lots of things. Not blah blah blah, but yeah. I don't know what that is. I'm in a bit of a springy mood today because the sun's shining, feeling really good, and I'm just so happy to be with you all doing readings today.
Yeah, thank you, Karen. Thank you so much. And Kris.
Oh, lovely. I know, it's so good to be here, and I love, the magical trio. Love that, Bev. That's so good. Well, if you don't know me, my name's Kris Meredith, and I'm a spiritual broadcaster. I present on Psychic Today as well as always working with the angels and just trying to bring that guidance to you. And now, of course, got my own angel room in Manchester where I offer treatments and bits and bobs. But on top of that, the main thing is, of course, knowing you're not alone. You've got your angels with you 24/7. Simple and sweet. And of course, we're here to uplift you and make you smile, because that's what it's all about, being happy, isn't it, Bev?
Yeah. And if you're not, then listen to today's podcast and listen to us today. Hopefully that will perk you up. So we're going to go into, and just please say hello. Kris, have we got any comments?
We do, guys, as well. Yeah, well, you're there as well. Make sure you give it a live, and of course, give it a share at the same time. Let people know about this. Right there, we've got the lovely Nigel. He says, good evening from Perth, Western Australia. Looking forward to a long weekend. I love your background, Kris. Well, thank you very much. Marie's put hi from sunny Cotswolds. Lovely Matthew's put hello. It's lovely. And Claire has put hello as well. A massive hello. Keep commenting, like, and share as well.
Lovely. Right, let's get going. We're going to just open up the space so it's a high vibration, positive space for you. So we're just going to do a little meditate, relax, open up the space so it's inspiring, safe, and positive for you all. So it's going to bring in some music. So we might bring in some bit of sound, bit of Tibetan bells or gongs maybe as we go along. I'm going to just get you to place your hands on your heart or wherever is comfortable for you, and just close your eyes at home or wherever you are right here, right now. Just going to breathe and relax just a few times and just connecting with the angels, the fairies. Okay, so just going to breathe in through your nose, out through your mouth, relax. So welcome to today's angel and fairy card reading. May it help, inspire, uplift, and perhaps heal a layer of the onion, and bring in some good news for you and some inspiration. Going to go into an Archangel Michael prayer. Archangel Michael, please place a blue purple cloak bubble of protection around you and me, and that this angel and fairy card reading is for the highest good of everyone and everything around you as well. Guardian angels, please help you and me see, hear, feel and know what the angels would love to say today. Thank you. Breathe and relax. Just going to bring in the bells here a second. Tibetan bells. Karen, over to you.
Feel the energy transforming already. As Bev has already said, this space, this virtual healing, uplifting space is inclusive for everyone watching, whether you're watching live or on replay. If you hear a message and it resonates for you, then take it on board. Even if the message is given for one particular person and it resonates with you, and that's really important, because if you're hearing it, then it is for your ears and for your heart to feel. And I am just so excited to be here with Bev and Kris and everyone who's watching now, and I cannot wait to get reading. Yay!
Thank you, Karen. Kris, over to you. Do you want to do the I Talk to Angels prayer?
Of course, I'll do my own today, Bev. This
Okay.
one is an angel prayer. So angels, archangels, and helper angels, I call you now to look on us, to protect us and guide us on our path and in this space. You know, shine your light on everything we do. Be close to us when we are in need and bring healing to all. Help us to continue to strengthen our connection with the angelic realm, and that this will make the world a brighter place filled with angelic love and light. Angels, hear my call, and angel blessings to you all.
Oh, yay, that's so beautiful.
Thank you. Okay, so just slowly open your eyes, sending Kris love, sending Karen love, sending all of you love today from us and the angels. We're going to go into a beautiful reading now. If you feel like you just need a little glass of water or a sip of tea, go for it. Cheers, everybody. Ka-ching.
Ding, ding,
Let's,
ding, ding, ding.
let's read some cards. I think we're going to start with Karen today. Do you want to go for it? Although I'm shuffling your fairy deck at the moment.
Okay, I'll actually bring in some mermaid energy then, just so we've got a bit of variety.
Yeah, it feels important. Yeah.
And as we're kind of coming up to the full moon, the mermaids are very in tune with the moon, so it feels appropriate to start with this. And also, as the moon comes up, we can be really in touch with our emotions, and this Messages from the Mermaids Oracle deck is very much about the feelings, the emotions, which is energy in motion. It's always fluid, it's always moving. So even if you're in a space where it feels a little bit overwhelming, just know that, like the waves in the sea,
Australia.
Looking forward to a long weekend.
Karen, sorry, my phone's going loud.
Bev, naughty fairies there. You're working with the fairies, aren't you? So
I do actually, I do. Yeah.
I love it when things like that happen. It's so good. It's fun. It's live. That's what it's
I'm
about.
like, sugar, quiet. Yeah, like the waves of the sea. Yeah.
Yeah, well, that's it. Like the waves of the sea, they come in and they go out. And it just reminds me, because the other day I unplugged my landline phone because it always goes off when I'm doing a live. I forgot to plug it back in. So I've had people saying, why haven't you got back to us? It's been off for about a week. And I thought, why is no phoning me on my landline? It's so funny. Anyway, 2 cards have come out. Wow. Okay, so this is the theme of our day, really. It's healing, isn't it? And it's about coming together, which what we're doing now. We're coming together and sharing our energy for upliftment and healing for everyone, including ourselves. We all need healing at times, and we all have the ability to heal others. Now, you don't have to lay your hands on people, although you can. You don't have to do a therapy, although you can. You can heal just by listening, just by speaking, just by sharing, just by holding space for somebody, or somebody in your vicinity who might need to share something. Healing can come in many shapes and forms. And then we have moved forward, and we are moving forward, aren't we? We're moving forward into the spring. Yay!
Yeah.
21, and the sun is shining here. I hope it's shining where you are. If not, it will be shining always in your heart. And we're moving forward into brighter, lighter, happier, loving days. And this is for everyone.
Oh, beautiful.
Yeah, thank you, Karen. When you said that about the light and the brighter days, it just felt a real sort of sensational, just not so much tingly feeling today, but just more of a sort of sensation of confirmation.
Yeah.
It just feels really important. And even the sun shining today, like you said, this is really going to uplift people so much.
Yeah, definitely.
Thank you, Karen. Kris, over to you.
Beautiful. Well, I'm going to try and use the Archangel Oracle cards by the beautiful Diana Cooper as well. Really nice cards dropped on my letterbox without me even knowing. So a beautiful gift. And I think, that is from the angels as well. Let's see what they have to say. Angels, please bless these cards. And of course, let's know what everyone wants to know. Ooh, let's have a look. Oh, beautiful, beautiful. There we go. We've got the Archangel Hope right there. So, straight away, everything that's got us through, last year, now, where we are today, even if you think sometimes we can all lose hope, we can have the bad days when they're not great and you kind of think, what is going on? But, you're still here today. And I think sometimes when we are a little bit low and we do think, we don't have much left, but you've still got that hope. And I think it's so important to remember that every single person has it in between us. And as you can see, right there, there's a little light as well on the card. Absolutely beautiful, vivid right there. And if you're struggling, right now, maybe to find a little bit of inspiration, find a way forward, like Karen was saying right there, that sunshine, that gives us hope. When you see daffodils, flowers, me this time of year, I love it. Spending time in nature, going out there, but really seeing that kind of new beginning. It's all new hope. And everything we've been through, it's been difficult, we didn't ask for it, but we've got through it. Why? Because we all have hope, and we will continue to have hope as well. So, we're all normal people. And one thing as well with our angels, and every single person has got a guardian angel, and they're always guiding that light, wanting you to do better, moving on. So if you feel hopeless right now in this moment, or if you're watching this back on playback, your angel will be pushing you forward and guiding you with that light. So always remember, you have hope in every single moment. So yeah, there you go, guys. I hope that resonates with you. It's very strong, that very, very strong for me.
Yeah.
It is. And I think, I really, really hope it does resonate, because we do. And even myself, you do have days, a rubbish day when you kind of think, what's it all about? Even how connected we are. Sometimes you do just have those days. We're all human. And, it's on the good days and you kind of think, well, no, I didn't lose the hope. And I'm glad I didn't lose it, because, you can always regain it again and find it, and always give someone else hope as well. I think sometimes if you've got friends, family members that are not themselves, and you kind of think, oh, they maybe lost that light a little bit, just do something to make them smile, to kind of regain that hope again.
Ah, that's lovely. That is very lovely. I think the vision, the image on the card today with the angel with the light, I think if we can all remember that all the time, that we've got our angel shining the light next to us, and that is a truth, then you're always supported and you've always got that light, haven't you? And you can let the stress in that solar plexus, or wherever the stress might be, just dissipate into love and light, really. Going to go for a fairy card. Thank you, Kris. Let's go for a fairy card next. Karen, if that's all right. I'm going to slide the cards. I'm just going to create space. Best card message today, please. And then please comment with what the messages mean to you today. Should we do that first quickly, Kris? Any of your comments, that'd be amazing. And then I'll bring in the fairy message.
Yeah, we've got quite a few lovely here. Let's have a look. So it says it's very windy. Let's have a look at this one. It says the light is coming in, even the bright full moon there, Karen, which is lovely. Let's have a look. Samantha's put, we all need that shining light of hope like a beacon on the bay, which is beautiful. Matthew's put, I totally agree with you, Kris. Snow moon tonight, everyone, which is lovely to hear. Nigel's put, we are heading towards better times, which I couldn't agree more. Robert Lee is watching as well. He's put a big hello and many comments there. I'll go back to some others because some others aren't to do with the readings as well, but just saying hello and blessing us as well, which is lovely. So thank you for those comments, everybody.
Lovely. Thanks, Kris. And thank you, everybody. Right. So we've got one of Karen's Oracle of the Fairy messages coming up here. So we got music, and it says, listen carefully for there may be a message in the music you hear. Music can lift your soul, rekindle memories, and charm fairies to your door. It's a really magical image on this message. It's very dark. It's very, very beautiful greens, but it's very dark. To me, it's like it's been winter heading into spring now, and to me, it's like you're heading from a dark phase in many ways. Darkness as in it's been incredibly grey. It's been incredibly, generally, especially UK, it's just been very dark in many ways, but the light is absolutely there, and it's like you're just heading into the lighter phase now for everybody, really. And remembering to take time to tap into this wisdom, because this is not something just let's come along for half an hour with Bev, Karen and Kris. This is like incredible wisdom that you can use every day, but not just once a day either. Oh, I picked my card now, right, I'm done now, I'm done for the day. No, you can then incorporate it into your day and make your walk to the woods more magical by leaving your phone behind, or whatever that might be, or taking your time more in between things so you're not rushing, so that you can enjoy stuff more, or take things out of your schedule so you bring in more magic and light and more guidance and oomph and inspiration, and do things you love and enjoy, and declutter right now. It does feel very important. But the music, it feels like an icing on the cake. I love listening to music, particularly with my son, and that's very uplifting. So think about what music you want to listen to. Kris has just introduced me to a new singer he's just interviewed on his podcast and YouTube channel, and it's like, well, here we go. So who is it, Kris? So over to you, Kris.
Yeah, lovely. I mean, yesterday.
Oh, sorry, say her name again, please. Not everyone.
Dami Im. She's called. Yeah, she's beautiful songs. But I mean, for me, that song's called Lonely Cactus, and it's a brand new song, but it's uplifting, but it's quite to the point as well. But the main thing that Bev was saying there, within music, I mean, Karen's cards are beautiful, and that's one thing with them, but they just go straight like to the soul as well. And music for me is an absolute tonic. It's a place where I can get excited, but I can go and be emotional, and then also it uplifts me at the same time, but I just really connect with it. And then of course Nigel's just put, she's Australian. She is Australian. Yeah, she is, Dami. I love many Australian singers out there, but Dami is one of my favorites. But of course, just having that music to escape to is so important. So if you can weave it around. When I get ready in the morning, there's music. When I put the TV on, there's music. When I go to bed, I'm never quiet. Like, as Bev knows, I listen to her podcast as well. So there's still sounds there. I mean, for me, it might be company. I don't know. But it's all kind of embracing, but also uplifting me at the same time. So yeah, I love it.
Yeah. Thanks, Kris. Also, what does this music message mean to you, or just what came through with the message today? Comments away. Any comments on that one, Kris?
Yeah, there is, lovely. There is. Let's have a look. So
then we do our next card with Karen, please. That'd be lovely.
I need to say something about the music.
Oh yeah, Karen, go for it. Yeah, do you want to just do that now?
It's really interesting because also the message is in the music. So you might just be going past a store, or the radio might come on and a particular song, and the words might be very poignant to you. So listen out for the message in the music. And also yesterday morning, I was woken up by a song in my head, which was I think it's called Wake Up Boo, and it's wake up, it's a beautiful morning.
Yeah.
And that was what woke me up in my head. We didn't have the radio on, and I haven't listened to that for ages. And I was like, yeah, it is a beautiful morning. And it's just, music is such a powerful medium. It's been a part of my life since all my life, but I've been singing professionally since I was 15 years old. And it's from my heart and my soul, so it's so important, music, definitely.
Yeah, thank you, Karen. Thank you so much. Kris,
It's
any
beautiful. I'll read
comments?
some comments out, love. Yeah, from Nigel's put, I've been getting loads of messages from the angels in the songs that I've been listening to and hearing, which is lovely. Then also we've got Michael put there, I've definitely just decluttered and now on my path to new beginnings as well. I couldn't live without music, says a lovely Jan. Elise put, I booked in a big clean up, it's overdue. Jan's put music emojis as well. Samantha's put, music can be a healer of the heart and soul, rekindles special memories of tears and joy. Susan's put so much love and positivity and hope here today, which is lovely. That's some Roberts put, yes, Karen, so apt. Last few days hearing music as signs. Paula's put, I have music going in my head all the time. Matthew's put, I get messages from the songs every day, especially this past week. And also Samantha just put, I always wake in the middle of the night with a song in my head. Is that a message from spirit? Possibly could be. Paula's put, a friend once said there is always a party in my head. Love that. Music all around. It's beautiful to see.
Lovely. So I should have given the messages as well. A little peek, some more coming in. Anyway,
really good messages.
Let's move on to the next card message. Karen, over to you.
Right, okay. I was thinking, who's next? And I was like, oh, it's me. Okay, so I will work with Oracle of the Fairies now as well. Oh, this one just slid straight out. This is interesting because that one was in the woods. This is tree wisdom.
Ooh.
And this is okay, so imagine how old trees are. Like, they can be hundreds and hundreds of years old, so they're able to be still, they're able to grow slowly, and if we liken ourselves to the trees, we can learn from them. And it's also about hugging a tree. Go out and hug the tree, or a tree, your favorite tree, to connect with that wisdom and bring it into yourself, because they are good at just being, treeing. So it's like, we can do this too as human beings. We can be, and I'm sure we spoke about this last time, but it's never, you can't say it too much. It's about being present with what is, accepting what is, being still. And yeah, you can run around and stuff, but it's like the stillness within, that calmness, that sense of peace that you will find with any tree. So if you're able to go and connect with a tree, then I would say do that. If not, you can visualize a tree. And also they're really good at grounding because their roots go deep into the earth. And so if you feel a bit out of sorts and like you're not feeling balanced, then you can visualize yourself as a tree, or visualize the roots of a tree, and it will really help you to feel more connected with the earth. And if you can get your bare feet on the earth, even better. It's not essential, but it is a really good way to ground. So it's about wisdom and being and grounding too. That's what's coming through from this card.
Yeah, that's really good, Karen. So what does that message mean to you today? A few things popped up when you read that, Karen, today for me. Something I've been doing, some of you might love doing as well, is I've been doing a standing meditation. I go to the woods and I stand with my back against the tree, and I just lean against the tree. I ask permission. I say hi to the tree first, and I get permission from the tree, and I always get a sense it's a yes. So I have a favorite tree with runs. But anyway, stand against the tree, arms relaxed, and just close your eyes, or open if you prefer, and just take 10 breaths in it now. It's the most beautiful recharge. And if you think, oh, I want to do that again, then obviously do it again. It's just amazing.
It's lovely. I always love, I mean, within that, Bev, right there, you know, you saying about, you know, trees and just nature, you know, in general. I always love, Bev, when you send me those pictures when you go to those beautiful gardens and
Oh yeah.
just how healing, you know, it can be to spend time with nature, with plants. You know, like I said, I've just moved, so I've got plants everywhere. Every time I go out, I bring a new plant back at the moment. But it's just so healing just to see nature, have it access to it as well. And I always think there's always a bit of kind of, it's lovely to see a plant that you've kind of, you know, brought up, especially, you know, maybe a baby tree that you see and you repot and you replant. And I always think it's really lovely just to see it and you've looked after it and cared for it. I just think it's lovely to see that. It really, really is, especially perfect time of year as well.
Yeah, definitely. The other thing that popped up when you were talking, Karen, there with the trees, when I'm teaching my mindfulness Pilates work, and I'm very well known for helping people with their backs, but I constantly bring in trees. So I'm constantly, you can get much stronger in your body if you think every time you exercise, whether it's mindfulness Pilates with me or on your own or any exercise, I say to my clients all the time, think of yourself being like a tree, like you've got that strength of the trunk and then you've got the roots coming out of your feet, because I find a lot of people haven't got the strength, the inner strength and the core stability and being able to keep their back strong but still on the exercises, and that can be for anything. So you can also take the tree inner strength of the tree into your physicality and into your exercise. And I just go on about trees all the time now, and every time I teach, whatever it is, it's like, okay, they're like, here we go again. They're probably thinking, there she goes again. But at the end of the day, you got to be strong, and you know, so you wanna have that strength of that tree. So think about a tree next time you're exercising.
I love that, Bev. That's so good. And you was really up and like, yes, I am like a tree, strong, Bev.
Yeah, none of this belly dancing, flopping the body all over the place. You've got to be strong on your exercise. Anyway, carrying on, moving on to the next card.
Oh, I love you, Bev.
What does this mean? Thanks. What does it mean for you?
So good. Let me just read some comments, Bev, because we've got quite a few right there. Nigel's put, trees are a reminder of us to stay grounded, which is true. Jan's put, I'm a tree hugger. That's good, Jan. Matthew's put, I'm sat on a special carved tree bench right now. Wish I could share the picture. Paula's put, Kris, love the fact that you're nodding as Bev and Karen are talking. Your smile is amazing. Thank you for sharing them. Oh, thank you for that. Bless you. Jan's put, trees give off an amazing energy. They do. Samantha's put, trees are gentle giants. Love their energy as well. Matthew's put loads of trees emojis. Susan's put, being in the woods, holding and touching the trees, so much healing for them, which is lovely. Beautiful comments. I'm glad, you know, it's all resonating with you guys as well. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful.
Thank you. Okay, it's over to you, Kris.
Oh, lovely. There we are. Let's have a look. Beautiful Archangel's cards. Have to say, angels bless these cards, please. Oh, there is a beautiful energy today. I love it. Oh, off we go. Oh, Archangel Azrael right there. Straight away. So first of all, for me, that's all about change, all about letting go as well. So, I mean, that's a big thing at the moment because we've been through so much change. We're still going through change. And even for me as a person, sometimes I do struggle, you know, with a lot of change. I kind of think, oh, but I like things how they are. Why do things have to change? But, you know, that is a fact of life, but something, you know, we can all struggle with. So if you are maybe struggling right now with all these changes that, you know, we've kind of not asked for, but we've had to go through to, but, you know, fingers crossed in the UK, you know, we're changing, coming out of it slowly. But once again, it's change upon change upon change. And like I said, like me, if you don't like change, you know, you've got to kind of face it and just kind of go with it. But one thing that I've found really helpful, and when, you know, the angels have come in for me, is just to kind of let go and relax into the change, because we can't control it, you know. And I think that's one thing, just surrender it to the angels and just let it go. And of course, just whatever comes your way, face it as positively as you possibly can. If you don't like it, you know, then I would say change that situation for yourself, but just go with it. And one thing, you know, preparing for change, getting those foundations, a little bit like what Karen was saying, you know, those roots, you know, get those foundations strong, work on yourself for what is to come, because, you know, things are going to be a lot brighter fingers crossed, everything's going to be a lot more freer. We're going to be able to see people that we've not seen in a long time and maybe do things, you know, we've wanted to do for a long time. So it's a lot of change right there, you know, but that preparation, that foundation to say that, yes, we can do it. You know, that's such a big thing, but just make sure you've got those strong foundations in place. But what a beautiful card, an Archangel Azrael. So maybe if you are struggling, you know, call upon him in a meditation right there, and obviously just get with it. But beautiful card, very apt for now as well. So yeah, I really hope that resonates with you guys. Beautiful card. Love these cards.
Thank you, Kris. Karen, anything you'd like to add to that?
Yeah, well, you mentioned about letting go, and I think that's really, really important, and it's about letting go also of expectations. I'm a Taurus. Change for me can be, well, you know, you have it's just a Taurine thing, but when you can let go, the rewards are usually very, very good and even better than what it was before. So it is about surrendering, knowing that you're safe, knowing that you're protected at all times, and that the divine, in whatever form that comes through, always has your best interests at heart. Even if it feels like a struggle sometimes, it will only be for you to be able to grow for yourself, and then in turn to help somebody else who's maybe going through the same thing. So yeah, that's a beautiful card, Kris. Thank you.
Oh, it is. Love that.
Yeah, thank you very much. So just comment away with what it means to you. Any comments before we go on to, I'm feeling mermaid card today. I'm feeling.
Swapping, aren't we?
It's beautiful.
Yeah.
There is some comments there,
Go for it, Kris.
come through. It's put hi all. It's put blessings to you all. Thank you for that. But we're all in a group hug, which is lovely. Let's have a look. We've got it is a big group hug. It really, really is. Let's have a look. We all need another group hug as well. I wish I could master the art of letting go, which is, you know, is a big thing to do, but only comes with experience as well. And then also someone asking, can we put all our links? We'll do that at the end as well. Bev will put it in the description for you. And then also the lovely now just put let go, and was saying that I remember from a group I used to be part of as well. So letting go. So letting go is very strong with people today. So I really hope that card helped you as well.
Yeah, and I think also you have to have the time and space for the letting go, because if you're non-stop and your schedule is just a bit, everyone's different, but if you're not allowing enough space to do a declutter or whatever it might be, you have to have space for you daily, spiritual angel dedicated time, as well as, of course, you can incorporate it into your lifestyle. But I did that last Friday afternoon. I spent a couple of hours of a huge declutter in different ways, but sometimes you need to allocate that time as well, and under the full moon's a great time. So I'm going to go for a mermaid message today. Let's see. I live by the sea. I can see the sea from my balcony there. I think I better go this weekend. I'm going to go.
Go for me, Bev. Go for me.
Yeah, I'll wait. I'll send you love. Best card message today for you, please. This one's jumping out. The light of this card was jumping out. Oh my God.
Wow.
The end.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Oh gosh, I've got to just say something about this. We've got to just, what do you think? But oh my God, I'm just looking at this. And the first thing that pops into my mind, it's like everything's tangled. It's like this is the vision I'm getting anyway from this message today. It's like you're tangled by everything. Things are tangled, and you've got to free yourself from the tangles. That's how I'm seeing it. And then you get into this. Then you see in the picture that she's actually really divine. So despite the tangles can actually turn into beauty for you. And then everything can flow around it. Because life isn't always easy. It's good, challenging, sad times. But the point is, those tangles sometimes really do need freeing up. Yeah. They can become quite suffocating. So, and there'll be different levels for each of you listening and watching. Anything else? Colours are gorgeous. Yeah, bring in the nature. I think somebody did mention about they live in a flat, second floor flat, whatever. What you've got to do, I was saying to one of my clients this morning when I was teaching, I said, oh, I was in our new home with my new dog, and I was describing my new studio and office space and stuff. And then I was off for a walk by the beach, whatever. But the point is, you can take yourself in your visualization, close your eyes, daydream about, somewhere in nature as well. It doesn't mean you can't go for a walk around the block, but you can visualize places in nature or go into meditation in nature, as well as obviously make the effort to get the fresh air and walk as well. Karen, you'd like to add to that? I couldn't believe that today, letting go.
Well, it's obviously a theme, isn't it, of the day? And letting go, like you mentioned, the seaweed, and that was part of the vision that I got with this particular card. And the artist Linda Olson is incredible, because I had these really strong visions come through when I created this deck and conveyed them to her in words, and she translated them into these beautiful images. So the seaweed can also be representative of letting go of thought patterns. We all can have, and I learned to catch myself, because there's very often a kind of inner critic that we all have, and some of us are able to control it more than others, or not maybe control, but observe it and see it, and then turn around in the opposite direction to the positive kind of critic, encourager, let's call it an encourager. And it's about being aware of these thought patterns as they're coming in, and not berating yourself, and just say, I am amazing. And I'm saying this for everybody. We are all amazing. I am amazing. I'm doing the best I can. I let go of anything that no longer serves me. I release with love. And I'm getting such a whoosh with this energy. And when we release, it leaves space for the divine to fill us with more love and more of the things that make us feel uplifted. So letting go, even though it's a struggle, it's a really positive thing to do. Letting go of those thoughts or things or situations. But a lot of this I'm feeling is to do with internal thoughts, because we're spending a lot of time with ourselves or in close proximity with other people. So it can be a little bit like this. So it is about coming to terms and accepting, forgiving ourselves for some of the thoughts that we have, and releasing them, letting them go. Yeah, that's a great card, and I love the way it follows on from Chris's card. How perfect.
It's amazing. It's amazing. The beautiful cards. And I think, obviously, of course, letting go, like you were saying there, Karen, I think, the thoughts sometimes that we have as well. Sometimes we give ourselves a lot of grief, for things that we can't control. You'll have a thought, you'll be like, what was that? Where did that come from? But then you can kind of beat yourself up about it. But then you kind of end up in an argument with yourself. And it's like, well, what's that half an hour just done for me? Absolutely nothing. And I think for me personally, when you do have, thoughts about whatever, thoughts that you don't like, and it's kind of like, I just think, no, that wasn't me. Move on. I haven't got time for that, and just let it go. Offer it up, to the angels, to the universe, whatever you think, just let it go. And I know sometimes it can be difficult to do that, but you will feel so much better. I often think when I do that and have a declutter of the mind, I think I feel brighter, and then I'll go for a shower as well and just to wash it over me. And you come out and I just kind of think, oh, I feel good now, feel all right. Maybe go for a walk, go in nature, and just bring in that positive energy. I just think it's so important, because if you think, we clean our houses, we clean our bedrooms, clean our drawers sometimes and things like that. But I think, how many times do we clean up here? Not really many, not much at all. And this is dealing with so much, from phones, every little thing that's going on, news, media, especially the past year, give it a good vacuum. Why not?
Yeah, good.
Yeah. I think thank you very much, Karen, for bringing that up, because I think it's a daily thing. And I think if you have an angel or angel and fairy morning routine, that is a daily, that gives you that space for all these things. And I think everyone has that monkey mind, whatever you want to call it, negative chitter chatter, as Karen says, at different degrees. And just use your toolbox, keep using your toolbox, and be beautiful to yourself, be beautiful. I had a client today saying, I said, she got the concentration card from my Happy Kids cards. And I said, oh, you're really good at concentrating in the mindfulness class. She said, oh, I don't think I am sometimes, and started to, you know, mentally beat herself up about, oh, but my mind wanders off to this and that and this and that and this and that. And I said, well, that's normal. But then take yourself back to your body and your breathing and what you're doing here. And that everybody does that, but you know, that's okay. And then back you go to whatever you're supposed to be doing. But be nice to yourself. Be nice, you know, be nice to yourself. I think we've done 2 cards, haven't we?
We have.
You want to go for some comments?
We will. Matthew's put out with the old and in with the refresh, which I like. Susan's put, yes, need to declutter the home and mind. Jan's put, I've been decluttering. Matthew's put, tidying a bedroom or any room is the most satisfying thing to do, especially when moving. Here. We've got the lovely Sarah right there. Put, letting go is making me worried. I'm wanting to hold on to things I feel. Interesting. We've got lovely Susan there. Put, the tangles resonate with me emotionally. Thank you, Beverley. We've got the lovely Joe, put apt card there. Bev, love that. We've got Paula. I'm having a serious declutter after about 9 years of things and obviously throwing stuff out. And then we've also got lovely Susan. At present, I'm trying to learn and say no, and sometimes getting bogged down with things. And Matthew's put, just like Frozen, let it go for sure. Yes, Matthew. I think lovely Karen Kay could maybe sing a verse.
Well, I was going to. All I know is let it go, let it go. That's all I know of that. I won't attempt any more, but I was going to do it and I thought, Karen, stop it, because I'm always bursting out into song. But thank you for that cue.
Well done. Big round of applause for Karen Kay there. The album and the single will be out very soon.
Oh, it's so good. Some of you asked where you can find us, and then we'll do a final takeaway tip before we say farewell and thank you today. So, Karen, where can everyone find you?
Well, you can find me everywhere virtually, pretty much. I've got my main website, which is karenk.co.uk, and I am at that little funny, what is it called? An ampersand? No, it's not, is it? A little atty thing.
Yeah.
It is Karen K Fairy, and it's the classic kind of fairy, Fairy, and I'm on Instagram, Twitter. I'm got my own YouTube channel, Facebook, LinkedIn, everywhere. You'll find me. I'm there, omnipresent, virtually.
Yeah, beautiful. Thank you, Karen. And what's your website? Where can everyone find you, Chris?
With me, just easy, just chrismeredith.com. I try to simplify, things that I possibly can and get everything all in one place. I've got YouTube, Media for the Soul as well. Have a look on there. And of course, same as Karen, on Insta, of course, on Facebook, on Twitter, at Kris C. Meredith.
Hooray. Thanks, Chris. Yeah, I've decluttered my social media. I'm down to one thing on each thing, because Beverley Densham and angeliclifestyle.com, of course. So I'm keeping it simple these days, so which is really beautiful. Just feels lovely. So a little takeaway tip. I feel that is it. But before we go, thank you so much for coming, Karen. Have you got one little takeaway tip?
Well, I've just turned the deck over. Hope, which is clarifying Chris's card, and I wasn't planning on pulling a card, but I was just inspired to do that. So hope, keep hope in your heart, and if you can let go of things that, if it's not making you feel good in your heart, then let it go. Keep hope in your heart. Know that heart, you will be filled with the support and the love that you need, and it will come from sometimes unexpected sources. And just trust that you are loved, always loved, no matter what's going on. You are loved. That's it.
That's beautiful. Thank you, Karen. Chris?
For myself, it's just give yourself time. That's what's just come through to me. And I think that's been a big thing for me for the past couple of weeks. It's just, you know, do a bit, but then have a relax, you know, go and watch something on Netflix, you know, just give yourself time to be you and to work on yourself as well. Because I always think we put so much pressure, I do as well, on myself to be doing everything, to be busy. Well, I've got to be doing this, I've got to be doing that, I've got to wear this hat, you know, and it gets too noisy sometimes and I'm burnt out and then I wonder why I'm like that. So for me, it's just give yourself that time to just be you, enjoy things for you, nobody else. You put yourself first. Simple as that.
Yeah, thank you, Kris. I agree. What do you think? Comment away. I just feel like saying the same thing as Kris, so I won't say any more. I think it's just a brilliant. I think that's just another brilliant tip to finish. Really hope you've enjoyed joining us this time. It feels like we could be here all day, but we won't.
Oh, why not?
Do you want to do any final comments before we go?
Yes, lovely. Nice. Beautiful. Lovely. Matthew's put there, haha, this has been brilliant. Now just put, nice to see you all having a laugh today. Here, Nigel. Matthew's put, fantastic. Thank you. Lovely. Jan's put, thank you, you three. Matthew's put, hope is a wonderful thing. It really is. Lovely. Samantha's put, thank you all for a great talk. Very helpful. Amy's put, hello. Susan's put, wonderful. Thank you, Karen, Beverley and Kris, for your messages. Thank you for watching, Susan. And the lovely Claire there's put, thank you. Well, thank you everyone for watching as well and commenting and sharing and spreading the love and light.
Yeah, sending you all lots and lots of love. Thank you, Karen, so much for coming.
My pleasure. My pleasure. Thank you.
Thank you, Kris.
Well, you're very welcome. Try to do that. Woo! There you go. There you go.
We love you. Lots of love.
Bye, guys.